Alright, let's get real for a second. You think you have all the time in the world to get your money right? Wrong. The financial decisions you make before you turn 30 are like the foundation of a skyscraper. If it is shaky, the whole thing comes crashing down later. So, if you want to be sipping cocktails on a yacht in your 50s instead of clipping coupons, you better listen up. First things first, let's talk about the monster under everyone's bed: debt. Specifically, high-interest debt. I am talking about that credit card you used for a life-changing trip to Bali that is now costing you 25% APR. That is not a souvenir, it is a financial ball and chain. By 2025, with interest rates being what they are, that debt is growing faster than a weed in a rainforest. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to obliterate this debt. Use the avalanche method. List your debts by interest rate, highest to lowest, and attack the top one with every spare dollar you have while making minimum payments on the rest. Once it is gone, roll that payment into the next one. It is a snowball of financial freedom. Do it. Now, next up, build yourself a financial force field. You know what is more stressful than a first date? A surprise $1,000 car repair bill when you only have $50 in your bank account. That is why you need an emergency fund. I am not talking about your "I need a new pair of shoes" fund. This is a "do not touch unless the sky is literally falling" fund. Your goal is 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. Essential, that means rent, food, and utilities, not your daily oat milk latte. Start small. Set up an automatic transfer of $50 or $100 a month into a high-yield savings account. These accounts are your best friend in 2025 because they actually pay you a decent amount of interest, unlike that sad little account your parents opened for you. It will feel slow at first, but one day you will look at that balance and feel invincible. Now for the magic word, investing. Scared? Good. It means you are paying attention. But here is the secret. Investing is not just for Wall Street guys in fancy suits. It is for you. And the single greatest asset you have before 30 is time. Thanks to the eighth wonder of the world, compound interest, even small amounts invested now can grow into a mountain of cash later. Let's say you invest $200 a month starting at 25. By 65, assuming a modest 8% annual return, you could have over $620,000. If you wait until 35 to start, that number plummets to under $260,000. You just lost over 350 grand by procrastinating for a decade. Do you get it now? Open a Roth IRA. Your contributions are made with after-tax dollars, which means your money grows tax-free and you can withdraw it tax-free in retirement. It is the best deal in finance. Go for low-cost index funds like an S&P 500 ETF. Do not try to pick the next big stock. You are not a genius, you are just gambling. Buy the whole haystack, not the needle. Let's talk about your career. Are you just working a job or are you building a career? There is a huge difference. Before 30 is the time to be aggressive. Learn new skills, get certifications, make yourself so valuable that your boss would cry if you left. The average salary increase for switching jobs is often between 10 to 20%, while staying put might only get you a sad 3% annual raise. Do the math. Do not be afraid to job hop strategically. And for heaven's sake, learn to negotiate your salary. Not asking for more is like leaving free money on the table. Would you walk past a $100 bill on the sidewalk? No? Then why are you doing it at work? Practice in the mirror. Do your research on what your role is worth. Walk into that conversation prepared and confident. Okay, deep breath. We have covered debt, savings, investing, and career. What is next? Understanding your credit score. This little 3-digit number is basically your adulting report card. It determines whether you can get a loan for a car, a mortgage for a house, and what interest rate you will pay. A bad score can literally cost you tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. How do you fix it? It is painfully simple. Pay your bills on time. Every single time. Do not use more than 30% of your available credit limit on any card. And do not go opening a bunch of new cards just to get a free t-shirt. Get a free credit report from the official bureaus annually and check for errors. Guard your credit score like it is the secret recipe to your grandma's legendary apple pie. Now, a concept that feels old-fashioned but is more important than ever. Create a budget. I know, the word budget is about as sexy as doing taxes. But let's reframe it. A budget is not a restriction. It is a permission slip. It tells you where your money can go. It gives you the freedom to spend on the things you love without feeling guilty because you know your essentials are covered. In 2025, there are a million apps that make this easy. You need a budget, YNAB, Mint, you name it. They connect to your accounts and track everything for you. You will finally see that your occasional takeout habit is actually costing you $500 a month. That is a weekend trip you could be taking. A budget empowers you. It puts you in the driver's seat of your financial life instead of being a passenger wondering where all your money went. Finally, and this might be the most important move of all, invest in yourself. I am not just talking about education for your job. I am talking about financial literacy. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch videos like this one. The world of finance is designed to be confusing, so they can sell you things you do not need. The more you learn, the less you can be taken advantage of. Understand what an ETF is. Learn the difference between a Roth and a traditional IRA. Figure out what a fiduciary is and why you should only ever work with one. This knowledge is an asset that no market crash can ever take away from you. It will pay dividends for the rest of your life, literally. So there you have it. 7 money moves to make before you turn 30. It is not rocket science, but it does require discipline. It means choosing your future self over your instant gratification self. Are you going to be the person who built a solid foundation, or the one trying to patch up a crumbling mess in their 40s? The choice is yours. Make the smart one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you found this helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more content that doesn't pull any punches. See you next time.